Good morning. It's time now for the rest of the story. In the ancient world, men carved wood, shaped metal, and molded clay. They polished the faces, set precious stones in the eyes, and placed their handiwork on high places or in dimly lit rooms. Then they bowed, they prayed, they offered food, incense, lit candles, and sometimes even their children. These objects, mute, motionless, powerless, were called gods. The people of Israel knew better. They had seen the living God split the sea, rain bread from heaven, and speak from a trembling mountain. Yet when Moses delayed on the Sinai, they melted their gold and shaped a calf. These are your gods, O Israel, they cried, who brought you up out of Egypt. Aaron himself fashioned the idol and built an altar before it. The people rose up to play. The true God had delivered them. They answered by dancing around something they had made with their own hands. The scriptures do not treat this lightly. The first commandment is clear: you shall have no other gods before me. The second follows hard upon it: you shall not make for yourself a carved image. You shall not bow down to them nor serve them. Again and again the prophets returned to the absurdity of the thing. Isaiah mocked the craftsman who cut down a tree, warms himself by half of it, cooks his meal over the other half, and then bows to the leftover stump, saying, "Deliver me, for you are my God." Jeremiah calls them scarecrows in a cucumber field. They cannot speak, they must be carried. They do no harm, they do no good. The psalmist observes that those who make them become like them: eyes that cannot see, ears that cannot hear, mouths that cannot speak. The New Testament does not soften this verdict. Paul tells the Athenians that the God who made the world does not live in temples made by hands, nor is he served by human hands as though he needed anything. John ends his first letter with the blunt charge: little children, keep yourselves from idols. And Paul, writing to the Colossians, widens this definition. Covetousness is idolatry. Whatever a man sets his heart upon, wealth, pleasure, power, reputation, even his own cleverness, if it displaces the living God, it has become an idol. The irony is sharp. The maker of heaven and earth is not fashioned by us. We are fashioned by him. The object men worship cannot save, cannot speak, cannot love. The God who forbids idols is the one who speaks, who acts, who redeems, and who sent his Son to take on human form so that we may know God through his Son, not as an image of our making, but in the image of the invisible God. Men still carve their gods today, only the materials have changed. The Bible warnings remain the same. The rest of the story is the same as it has always been. The living God will not share his glory by any objects made by human hands or any objects, period. And now you know the rest of the story. Good day.